Hello, I'm Crickets and welcome back to I Have a Story. I want to bring my views because I see things differently than it seems like most anybody else does. And here again, I want to show you what I'm seeing that nobody else is talking about. We wouldn't have all these conspiracy theories, if that's what you want to call them, going on, if we had people who are honest with us. And like so many other people, for once in my life, I actually found our government leaders that I was putting trust and faith into for the first time ever in my life. I wanted to believe. But then they lied to us and lied to us. And you can't lie to people and still have trust. It doesn't work. You can't do it. It's really hurting me. Like it's hurting a lot of other people out there. So if our government would just be honest with us and quit treating us like children and playing games, we wouldn't have to have all these thoughts going through our head, would we? Unfortunately, I've been involved in many cases that give me experience and knowledge. And again, I just see the things that others aren't. So my question is, and I have no idea who does, because again, we just can't live in an honest world where we can have faith and believe. I'm going to be sharing with you points that I've seen that taking in from all these different news outlets that I don't hear them saying. I'm really questioning on whether Charlie was actually shot from behind. And this video right here gives us a little bit of footage that proves that is very possible. Now, what I want you to pay attention to here is this guy's hands right here. And if you look at the trajectory from there to here, well, let's see what happens. Right at the exact moment. Now, I watched this from...
Which I think is possible. I think anything is possible right now because nothing that the FBI has put out makes any fucking sense.
Now, this is where I found the video, and I will leave a link in the video itself and down in my comments to this video that I watched. And I really enjoy this guy. He's a tough American, and he speaks like a tough, red-blooded American. He is patriotic, and he has a heart of gold and a strong mind. So that's the video, and I'll link it where I found this at. But you watch that. I mean, the exact moment that it took place, you can see that guy's hands move in a direction of what would be somebody shooting a gun. It's very possible that right there could be the shooter. Although there's other things that I would take into account, like wouldn't it blow out this woman's eardrums? I mean, there's so much that we try to put together. And again, if we could just have honesty and transparency like we were supposed to, we wouldn't have to ask these questions. But so much of this does not make sense. So that really looks like hand movement of somebody who could have possibly done it. Caught it on camera, you can't deny that. Now here's some other things that I see. One, a body normally falls in the direction of the trajectory of the bullet. How did the bullet hit him in the front and he fell forward? You look at the impact on his body. His shirt moves. I mean, his whole body takes the impact. How did he fall forward if the bullet was driving him back? That does not make sense to me. I'm not going to show the video of it actually happening. It's out there. People can go find it. You can watch it for yourself if you want to. It's so sad. I had a friend just over 2 days ago who came and he was upset. This is what my 13-year-old son brought to me and showed me. Dad, look at this, and showed the incident happening. Our children are witnessing this. That's sad in itself. Our children should never have to witness stuff like this. But then again, look at all our country puts our kids through. I mean, unbelievable. We wonder why everything is spiraling out of control, because people are creating it. So typically when a bullet impacts a body, the body falls in the direction of the trajectory of the bullet. So how did he fall forward if the bullet hit him from the front? The other thing I see is all the fluids gush out the front. that will happen after impact, but typically fluids flow the direction of impact. Now you can say it's an artery and things. I don't quite see that. There's an awful lot of fluid going forward. Also, a bullet wound. I'm experienced. I've seen it happen to people. I've hunted. Impact forward. The initial impact is going to be a very small hole. The exiting of the bullet is going to be very large, and the fluids are going to fly out of the exit. Well, that's exactly what looks like happened when he got shot. So those right there, right there's enough to say this really needs to be looked at further. But let's go a little bit further. One, I'm so tired of the media trying to spin that 150 to 200 yards is a chip shot. Oh, well, with what we have today, modern technology, it's so much easier. A gun is still a gun. A scope is still a scope. It doesn't matter if it was made 30 years ago or today. I had the best gun that I owned at the time my guns were stolen from me by a meth addict that police just sat in the driveway, watched it happen, said, not getting involved. I can link these videos in. The best gun that I had was a 1970s 22. That gun was reliable. It was accurate. It was the most reliable, accurate gun I owned. It was from the 70s. You can't tell me I don't even want modern guns. I would rather have something from the 70s because that's back when we made stuff with quality. Nothing today is made with quality. Nothing, not even guns. So this whole media spin that 150 to 200 yards is an easy shot. No, it's not. Go out and try it for yourself. Take a couple shots at 25, 50 yards and then step up to 200 and see what it actually takes to make that shot. Looking at that kid, I don't see it in him. I don't see him having an athletic ability. You don't have to be athletically built. You don't have to look like Hulk Hogan or The Rock to be athletic. But he does not look like a coordinated person. I also, with my eyes being messed up, it's hard for me to say, but I also question whether the photo of him going up the staircase that we had matches the photo of him. It doesn't even look like the same two people. And even the guy says in this video that I link and that I'm sharing with you, he even says that doesn't look like the same person. So to say 150 to 200 yards is easy, no, it's not. And for somebody, I don't care if he hunted in the past with his dad, that doesn't make him a marksman. And I don't know his history. I don't know how much experience he has. I don't know any of that kind of stuff. But that is still not an easy shot. And to take one shot, one hit, it just seems fishy to me. The other things that people are talking about, like when he jumped off the roof of the building and we have that on video, there's no gun with him. You would see the gun hit the ground and slam to the ground, if not before his feet did, at the same time. And it would drop. There's weight. It's heavy. It's not light. You would see it drop and hit the ground. We didn't see that. How did they find a box that looks brand new sitting in the woods with the gun in it? That seems awfully fishy to me. But here's another one that nobody's talked about. They talk about all this writing on the bullets. Do you know how many letters you could fit on a bullet casing? Definitely not 2 sentences. Do you know how hard it is to engrave on a curved object? It's not easy. And to fit all of the wording that they're saying, oh, there's 2 sentences on a bullet, I find that kind of hard to believe. How did all those words fit on one bullet? That seems really fishy to me. I wish our government would just be honest with us and quit treating us like a bunch of children and playing these games and trying to cover their own tails and everybody again. Personal agendas, not what's right for our country. So let me know what you think. I mean, this is not stuff, some of what I've said here today, I've not heard anybody else say. Out of all the media coverage that I've watched, I've not heard anybody say what I'm telling you today. I don't know if I'm right. I don't know if I'm wrong. And again, if we could have true honesty and transparency in our country, we wouldn't even have to be sitting here having these conversations, would we?